Welcome to Accra, Ghana's vibrant capital, a city of ambition, history, and innovation. In this video, we dive deep into the story of one of West Africa's most advanced healthcare facilities, the University of Ghana Medical Centre, or UGMC. This is more than just a hospital. It is a national achievement, a symbol of Ghana's healthcare progress, the product of decades of vision, political will, and determination. Today, we uncover the full journey, from its historical roots to its world-class services. The idea of advanced medical training and research in Ghana dates back over a century. In 1919, Governor Sir Frederick Gordon Guggisberg established Korle-Bu Hospital with the long-term vision of building a medical school in the Gold Coast. But when Guggisberg left office, the idea was shelved. The concept re-emerged in 1951 when the colonial administration and the University College of the Gold Coast invited a University of London team to assess the feasibility. They recommended step-by-step development. By 1956, under Principal David Baum, the University Council proposed setting up 4 preclinical departments at Legon and upgrading Korle-Bu into a teaching hospital. Even so, progress was slow. Funding and infrastructure limitations delayed implementation. In 1960, newly independent Ghana, under President Kwame Nkrumah, sought U.S. support to create a national medical and health training center. This would house not only a medical school, but also nursing, dental, and research facilities. By the late 1960s, the University of Ghana Medical School became a reality. Yet, decades later, the need for a more specialized, world-class medical and research center was undeniable. Fast forward to the early 21st century, Ghana's healthcare demands had evolved. With a growing population, more complex diseases, and the need to reduce medical tourism, the University of Ghana Medical Centre was conceived. Initiated under the late President John Evans' Atta-Mills, the UGMC was planned as a quaternary level facility, providing the highest level of specialist medical care, advanced research, and professional training. The groundbreaking event marked a milestone for Ghana's healthcare journey, signalling the start of construction on a facility that would rival the best in the world. Building a facility of this scale came with significant challenges. Funding. The government of Ghana financed the bulk of the project, with support from partners like the Universal Hospitals Group Limited, UHG, which contributed critical equipment. Politics, management, and operational control sparked debates, occasionally slowing progress. Construction delays. Specialized equipment had to be sourced internationally, leading to extended timelines. Despite these hurdles, the vision never died. The centre was commissioned in 2017 and began phased operations shortly after. Located on the University of Ghana campus at Legon, UGMC is now fully operational, offering services that match global healthcare standards. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the hospital played a crucial role, treating patients, conducting advanced testing, and providing emergency support when the nation needed it most. UGMC's range of services is vast, designed to cater to the most complex medical needs. Departments include laboratory services, advanced diagnostics and research capabilities, pharmaceutical services, reliable patient-focused drug provision, pediatric services, specialized child and adolescent healthcare, emergency medical services, 24/7 trauma and urgent care, obstetrics and gynaecology, comprehensive women's healthcare. In addition, UGMC offers cardiology, oncology, neurology, intensive care, radiology, anesthesia, pathology, psychiatry, community health, and surgery, staffed by highly trained Ghanaian and international specialists. Before UGMC, many Ghanaians had to travel abroad for advanced treatments, costing time, money, and sometimes lives. The UGMC was designed to reduce medical tourism by providing specialized treatments locally, train world-class specialists in Ghana, advance research into diseases affecting Ghanaians, improve access to high-quality care for all. UGMC's services have attracted patients from all walks of life, from everyday citizens to prominent figures in politics, business and sports. While respecting patient privacy, it is widely acknowledged that the centre's reputation extends beyond Ghana's borders. The centre prides itself on modern, globally competitive medical equipment, multidisciplinary treatment approaches, continuous professional development for staff, a culture of patient-centred care. From the 1919 vision of Corlebu to today's state-of-the-art facility, the UGMC is the culmination of over 100 years of Ghana's medical aspirations. Looking ahead, UGMC aims to expand research partnerships, increase postgraduate medical training, and become a leading medical hub in West Africa. The University of Ghana Medical Centre is more than bricks and mortar. It is the heartbeat of Ghana's healthcare ambitions, born from vision, built through determination, and thriving with purpose. If this story inspired you, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth features on Ghana's transformative projects.